In a quiet village nestled between towering mountains and tranquil rivers, there was a wise Zen master named Hiroshi. He was known for his deep wisdom and the way he helped people find strength in their minds and hearts. One day, a young man named Kenji came to Hiroshi, troubled by the struggles of his life. "Master Hiroshi," Kenji said, bowing deeply, "I feel weak. My thoughts are scattered, and I find myself struggling against challenges. I wish to be strong-minded, but I do not know how." Hiroshi smiled gently and invited Kenji to sit by the koi pond. "Kenji, strength of mind is like the river that carves mountains, silent, steady, and unwavering. To understand true strength, you must first recognize weakness. Let me tell you a story of 5 travelers who each embodied a sign of a weak mind. Many years ago, 5 travelers set out on a journey to seek wisdom. Each had their own burdens, yet they all wished to reach the sacred mountain where enlightenment awaited. As they walked together, their weaknesses became clear. The first traveler, Rio, was constantly grumbling. Every step of the journey, he found something to complain about. The rocky path, the scorching sun, the weight of his pack. "This journey is unfair," he exclaimed. "If only the road were smoother, I would not be struggling. If only I had better shoes, I would not be in pain." One evening, they reached a village where an old woman overheard Rio's complaints. She smiled and said, "Young traveler, the path does not change, but your mind can. A weak mind blames the road, while a strong mind learns to walk it." Hiroshi paused and looked at Kenji. A weak-minded person often blames others for their misfortunes, but a strong mind takes responsibility and finds a way forward. Kenji nodded, reflecting on the times he had blamed others for his struggles. The second traveler, Haru, was plagued by doubt. At every fork in the road, he hesitated. What if we take the wrong path? What if we never find the mountain? What if I am not worthy of enlightenment? His fears made him slow. He hesitated so much that he often had to run to catch up, exhausting himself in the process. One night, a monk in a small temple heard Haru's concerns and said, "Traveler, the path exists whether you walk it or not. The only way forward is to trust yourself. A weak mind is paralyzed by fear, while a strong mind takes the step despite uncertainty." Hiroshi smiled at Kenji. "Doubt can weaken even the strongest body. The mind must learn to embrace uncertainty and move forward with faith." Kenji sighed, realizing how often he had hesitated in life out of fear. The third traveler, Takashi, had a quick temper. If a rock tripped him, he cursed the ground. If a bird stole his food, he shouted at the sky. He fought with his fellow travelers over small inconveniences. One afternoon, they reached a serene monastery. An old monk handed Takashi a cup of tea and said, "Look at this tea. If I shake it, it spills. If I leave it still, it remains full." A weak mind is easily disturbed, while a strong mind remains calm, no matter how the world shakes it. Hiroshi looked at Kenji. A strong mind does not let small troubles stir its peace. It remains steady, like the tea that does not spill when left untouched. Kenji reflected on the times he had let his temper get the best of him. The fourth traveler, Satoshi, was constantly seeking approval. "Do you think I am doing well?" he asked. "Will people respect me when I reach the mountain? What if they do not think I am wise?" Every action he took was influenced by what others might think of him. This made his journey difficult, as he often changed his course to impress others instead of following his own path. One evening, a sage told him, "Traveler, the sun does not shine to earn praise, nor does the river flow for approval. A weak mind seeks validation, while a strong mind moves with purpose, regardless of who is watching. Hiroshi turned to Kenji. A strong mind follows its own path, not one laid by others' expectations. Kenji realized how often he had worried about what others thought of him, rather than focusing on his own journey. The fifth traveler, Daiki, was strong in body but weak in spirit. At the first sign of hardship, he would sigh and say, "Perhaps this journey is not meant for me." He would sit by the roadside, unwilling to push forward. One day, they met an old man carrying a heavy load. He smiled despite his burden and said, "I have walked this road for many years. I have seen many travelers, but only those who keep going reach the mountain. A weak mind gives up, while a strong mind persists." Hiroshi looked deeply into Kenji's eyes. Strength is not found in avoiding difficulties but in pushing through them. Kenji clenched his fists, feeling a fire ignite within him. By the time the travelers reached the sacred mountain, they had each learned their lesson. Ryo stopped blaming the road and took responsibility for his journey. Haru embraced uncertainty and moved forward without fear. Takashi tamed his temper and found peace. Satoshi learned to walk his own path without seeking approval. Daiki refused to give up and discovered his inner strength. Kenji took a deep breath. "Master Hiroshi, I now see the signs of a weak mind within myself. I have complained, hesitated, let my temper control me, sought approval, and even thought of giving up. But now I wish to strengthen my mind." Hiroshi smiled. Awareness is the first step. Strength does not come from avoiding weakness but from overcoming it. Walk your path with courage, and you will become unshakable. Kenji bowed deeply, ready to begin his journey with a stronger mind. In life, we all face moments of weakness. But a strong mind is not one that never struggles. It is one that learns, adapts, and keeps moving forward. The choice is always ours, to remain weak or to grow stronger with each step we take. Weakness is often misunderstood. Many people equate it with failure, but true weakness lies not in failing but in refusing to rise after a fall. Every individual, no matter how successful or powerful, has faced moments of vulnerability. The difference between those who succeed and those who remain stagnant is the ability to push forward despite the odds. Strength, on the other hand, is not an inherent trait that some are born with while others lack. It is cultivated over time through persistence, experience, and the courage to confront difficulties. The greatest achievers in history were not those who never encountered obstacles but those who refused to be defined by them. The way we perceive challenges shapes our reality. A weak mindset views difficulties as roadblocks, while a strong mindset sees them as stepping stones. The key to growth lies in developing mental resilience, the ability to withstand setbacks, learn from them, and emerge stronger. Carol Dweck, a psychologist known for her work on mindset, differentiates between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. People with a fixed mindset believe their abilities are static and unchangeable, while those with a growth mindset understand that skills and intelligence can be developed through effort and persistence. If we adopt a growth mindset, we transform struggles into opportunities for learning and improvement. Life will always present obstacles, but within each challenge lies an opportunity for growth. Many of the world's most successful individuals faced tremendous hardships before achieving greatness. Thomas Edison, one of the greatest inventors in history, failed over 1,000 times before successfully inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he famously responded, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His unwavering determination exemplifies the power of perseverance. Similarly, J.K. Rowling faced numerous rejections from publishers before achieving worldwide success with Harry Potter. She battled depression, financial struggles, and self-doubt but refused to give up on her dream. Her journey is a testament to the power of resilience and believing in oneself. Likewise, Oprah Winfrey faced a challenging childhood filled with hardship and trauma. Yet, instead of letting her past define her, she used her experiences to fuel her success. Today, she is one of the most influential women in the world, proving that our past does not dictate our future. One of the most crucial aspects of strength is adaptability. The world is constantly changing, and those who resist change remain stagnant. Adaptability means embracing uncertainty, being open to learning, and adjusting to new circumstances. Change is often uncomfortable, but it is necessary for growth. Those who fear change remain confined to their comfort zones, missing opportunities for improvement. By embracing change, we allow ourselves to evolve and reach new heights. Every mistake carries a lesson. Instead of viewing failure as a dead end, we should see it as a valuable teacher. Analyzing mistakes, understanding what went wrong, and making necessary adjustments lead to personal and professional growth. Rather than dwelling on problems, strong individuals focus on solutions. A solution-oriented mindset encourages creativity, innovation, and progress, allowing us to overcome challenges efficiently. Growth is not an overnight process. Strength is built through consistent effort, even when progress seems slow. Every great achievement starts with small, intentional steps. Unrealistic expectations often lead to discouragement. Breaking down goals into smaller, manageable tasks makes them more achievable and keeps motivation high. Success is a result of daily habits. Developing a routine that includes self-improvement activities such as reading, exercising, or practicing mindfulness contributes to long-term growth. Acknowledging small victories boosts confidence and motivation. Each step forward, no matter how minor, brings us closer to our ultimate goals. Fear and self-doubt are among the biggest obstacles to personal growth. They prevent us from taking risks, seizing opportunities, and reaching our full potential. Many of our fears stem from limiting beliefs, negative thoughts that convince us we are not capable or worthy of success. Identifying and challenging these beliefs helps us break free from self-imposed limitations. Courage is not the absence of fear but the willingness to act despite it. The more we face our fears, the weaker they become, allowing us to build confidence and resilience. The people we surround ourselves with influence our mindset. Surrounding ourselves with supportive, positive individuals fosters confidence and motivation. Every day we are faced with a choice: to remain where we are or to take steps toward growth. Strength is not about never feeling weak. It is about choosing to rise despite it. By embracing challenges, adopting a growth mindset, and consistently striving for improvement, we shape our own destiny. The final lesson in life is simple. We are not defined by our struggles but by how we respond to them. Weakness is temporary, but the strength we build through perseverance lasts a lifetime. The power to transform our lives lies within us. All we have to do is take the first step.